And that's another good segue because I wanted to talk a little bit about what you are seeing Ewok with testnet v3. I'm not sure how much you've gone in and played around with it, but obviously people are doing so. And yeah, I know that there's been a lot of, maybe not, I don't want to say a lot of issues, but there's been a lot of things that are missing, not operating correctly, that have been tweaked and things like that. That's really what the testnet obviously is for. But what do you make of what you're seeing with the testnet, and what kind of actual like hard concrete work do you think really does need to be done before they would go ahead and push this through to be live, especially with what you said earlier, which I agree with, that we're probably going to get a pretty bare bones version of both of these upon launch.
I'm not a developer, so I really don't
Really?
know how much. Yeah, really. So I don't know how much is left, or what really needs to happen. I know I've seen some metrics that things were 97, 93, 95% synced up on the one side. I know once you hit that last bit, it takes forever to finish actually syncing the lighthouse and the Aragon and all that, all the different things that are being tied into this. So I'm really not sure what else needs to be done. I did go in, played around with it, looked at the block explorer, did some different things with some coins, did the coin checker to make sure that it was seeing all the coins that I actually had on ETH, and I was getting a copy. The one thing I did notice is there was what was it? I think it was Icosa. The decimal place for Icosa is weird. It's a 9 decimal when most cryptos are 8. And it gave me an extra decimal place. So, for example, if I had 5,000 Icosa in my wallet, it actually showed that I had 50,000. So I hope they take care of that. Otherwise, there are going to be a lot of extra coins that, potentially, now I don't know how that works, but, if the decimal place is off, can you spend those extra coins? I would hope not. But, I'm sure it needs to be addressed. And I did mention it to Alex and let him know. So if he can have an inside track to any of the developers, hopefully they get that fixed.
Cool. Well, yeah. So there's been a lot of playing around with the testnet v3 over the course of the last week, but yeah, it could happen at any time, folks. So get your stuff where you want it to be, and we will see when this thing comes out. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, like most people have been saying May for a while. I mean, already. I mean, most people have been saying a lot of things for the better part of a year, but a lot of people were saying V3 in March. Mainnet in May. So far, they've got one of those two things right. So we'll kind of see how that goes. What do you think, Ewok, about like, is there any chance that we don't see mainnet until like the fall of this year at this point? I mean, do you think there's any way? Because a little bird told me that Richard might be timing the market here, and it would just make sense. I mean, hey, we think the Fed's going to pivot. May happens to be the next FOMC meeting. Things are lining up. I mean, we're right there. I think he's, got his finger on, well, maybe I shouldn't make that reference right now, but I think he's there ready to go. And, I could definitely see him. I think he's timing this thing, and I think we're seeing the markets turn around. So what do you think?
I could see May. I really don't think it'll be that long.
Yeah.
Just because of the last few warnings we've gotten, it does seem a lot closer than what that would be almost a full month away. I do think it's closer than that. So it definitely will not be in the fall, like you stated earlier. I think that if you talk about washing people out, that would definitely do it. So, but yeah, no, I think we're within weeks anyway. I don't think it'll be a full month.
Okay. So you're saying April? You're saying
I
in
think it'll
April?
happen sometime in April. I do.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, we shall see. Definitely optimistic. So,
hexpassiveincome.com.
My friend Crypto Coffee has created what I think is probably the best course for a new cryptocurrency investor. Not only that, but these courses usually charge an arm and a leg. Crypto Coffee is only charging $200. I think right now he actually has a discount for $150. I have a link below in the description. If you are new to crypto, do not understand Hex and how it works, click the link below. It's a quick, easy course. He only gives you the basics. I personally, myself, have thought about creating an intro to crypto course in the past. I don't think there's any reason to do so because Matt, Crypto Coffee, has already taken care of that. And I don't think anything needs to be added by anybody else. So check it out. The link is in the description and sign up to Hex Passive Income today.